If you've ever gone to a Patriots game or watched a game on TV, you've no doubt seen the End Zone Militia, and they joined us this morning here on the Road Show. Thanks, everybody, for being here. It must be great to be part of a group like this and to be able to stand in the end zone for games and watch the team you love, run a touchdown and get ready to fire off the gun.
It's amazing. It's one of the best things I've ever done. Yeah, I really enjoy it.
And how did you get involved? How did you get involved in this?
Well, I've been in reenacting. I was in reenacting with the 2nd Rhode Island for a number of years before, and somehow I just got introduced to the captain of the End Zone Militia and ended up going to some Revolution soccer games and finally into the End Zone Militia for the Patriots.
Now, why don't you explain to everybody how it works? I mean, a touchdown happens, you're all in the end zone, and how do you know when to fire your gun?
Well, there's an officer at each end. We have a group of people at each end, and if the touchdown is in our side, then we wait until the kickoff, the extra point, and then we fire. That's so the smoke cloud won't drift down and bother the kicker. If the touchdown's in the other side, we fire at the touchdown and at the extra point. And our officer signals when we're going to fire. The noise is so great after a touchdown or a score that we can't hear him, but he holds his spontoon or sword up high, and when he drops it, we fire.
And sir, how did you get involved with this group?
I'm a reenactor with Charlie in one of the regiments he's in. And I was talking to him one day, expressed interest, and interest in it, and he introduced me to another member of the End Zone Militia. I met the captain, and I'm in.
And your family must love having you part of this group, right?
Well, they think it's the greatest thing. They watch for me on TV, even my family in New Jersey, Florida, California, if the games are on the West Coast. And if they do see me, they'll call me, and my son has friends that will call him and say, I saw your dad, I saw your dad. And they think it's so cool that his dad does this.
And you were telling me a little while ago that you, all of you folks were also in Sports Illustrated recently, too.
This line was in Sports Illustrated. And an interesting story, I went to a restaurant one day, and these people recognized the photo of me in the Sports Illustrated.
And what's the best part about being in this group? I mean, your love of the team?
Love of the team, been a season ticket holder since '93. Been a Pats fan since '86. And when I first had a football, I painted the logo on it when I was 16 years old. And I got razzed by all my friends because they were Vikings fans and Dallas fans. But that's where it started for me. And to be out there and be part of the team, I can't get any closer as a fan. To be on that sideline, the end zone, and firing for the Patriots, I mean, it's just great. And the best feeling at the game is when we first do our initial fire to the orchestrated piece. Every game I still get the chills when I do it. It's just that cool, and it's just awesome.
Fire! Can you explain to everybody, what it's like to be standing in the end zone when a touchdown is scored?
It's so exciting. As a matter of fact, I was thinking about, you have to restrain yourself, because these guys are all, like the football players are all kind of jumping on each other or whatever. And the last time in Arrington, he intercepted the ball in the end zone, and I was like right there, and I just wanted to kind of jump in the pile with them. We're not allowed to do that, but man, it's so exciting.
How did you end up with all of these guys?
Well, I'll tell you something. I always hated football. I just didn't like what I call the breast-beating bubbas on the TV every night. But then all of a sudden there's this team on TV, and they're a team, and, Teddy Bruschi's running on the field with his kids, and I fell in love with the Patriots before I fell in love with football, and that was very tricky. So I had to wait to get in this group because it's a long list. So you stand on that grass and you cheer your boys and you watch them win and go to the Super Bowl.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much for joining us today, and you can learn more about the End Zone Militia at our website, WPRI.com.